Hello, my name is Andrew Riolo. I am a pilot and an aviation attorney. My law firm in Charlotte interacts with pilots, airports, and airplanes. Most recently, we have been involved with UAVs, Unmanned Aircraft Vehicles, or SUAS, which the FAA's definition now is Small Unmanned Aircraft Systems. This is a second in a series of videos that deal with SUAS. This video deals particularly with the proposed rulemaking that was put forth on February the 15th. What we are going to talk about is what this proposed rulemaking does not tell you. What I will speak to is items of interest in the proposed rulemaking that are not directly addressed in the proposed rulemaking, items that those of you who want to operate your SUAS for a profit would like to know. First, this proposed rulemaking followed a very unusual path. It was put out on a Sunday morning, not by the FAA, but first by the White House. After the White House introduced this proposed rulemaking, it was then put forth by the Secretary of Transportation, Anthony Fox, and also the Administrator, Michael Huerta. Even the name of this proposed rulemaking is a misnomer. It is not the proposed rulemaking. What was released on February the 15th is simply highlights of a proposed rulemaking that will follow. This proposed rulemaking then deals only with commercial operations of your SUAS. Take note that the FAA is now changing the term. We are referring to this now as a Small Unmanned Aircraft System. One of the points of the proposed rulemaking is that each aircraft, each UAV must have an N number. The N number is the alphabetic code that corresponds to each aircraft that is registered in the United States. In the United States, we have an N number on every aircraft. The FAA is very specific about the size of the N number. You can see that now as we post it. Yes, you did read that correctly. Each N number must be 12 inches high and 8 inches wide. I don't think that will work on our quadcopters, on our UAVs. Therefore, we look forward to hearing what will be applicable and what will be possible for an N number on the SUAS. Of paramount importance to each one of you is that each operator of an SUAS must be certified by the FAA. This means that you will get a rating from the FAA, a rating very similar to a private pilot. In this rating, to obtain it, you must have an aeronautical test. You will take a test given out by the FAA at a test center. Additionally, you must take a biannual review. That biannual review means that once every 2 years, you will have to take another test. Most certainly, this test will deal with the classifications and the safety structure in the national airspace system. What the FAA wants you to do is to be able to see and avoid and not have conflict with any aircraft in the national airspace system. You will have to know the difference between Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, Class E, Class F, and Class G airspace to pass this test. For example, here is a sample question that I think might be on the test. It is our understanding here at the law firm that on 24 February, the FAA will put out the actual proposed rulemaking. We understand this is to be an extensive document of 195 pages. You will have 60 days to comment on this proposed rulemaking. 60 days from February 24th takes us out to 24th of April. We will review this at our law firm and we will comment on it. We welcome from you any comments that you might have. You can take those comments directly to the FAA off those websites, or you can send those comments to us and we'll review them and send them on to the FAA. We look forward to making a second video which deals with this document and presenting the highlights to you and some of the things that you will need to know to get a commercial UAV rating from the FAA. Thank you for reviewing this video. We'll look forward to making the next video on the actual proposed rulemaking.